But at 1 o'clock, the New Orleans Saints at the Green Bay Packers, another one of the better games of the week. Packers favored by 2. Saints moved to 2-0 with their Monday Night Football win. Packers fall to 1-1 last week after losing to the Falcons. Disappointing loss, had a chance to come back at the end. But this should be a fun one. Saints, Packers, still trying to figure out what to make of Jordan Love for the Packers and Derek Carr for the Saints.
Yeah, Jordan Love, I think, has looked good for Green Bay, but in both games, he's had not just misses, but like dangerous misses. And that's probably what he's going to be. And really the question is just how many of them are going to show up in any given game and will he get punished for them? So he's led a bit of a charmed existence so far. The other element is the offensive line they have is great. I mean, they didn't have David Bakhtiari last week, and the offensive line was still fine. Certainly from a pass protection standpoint, it didn't do a good job run blocking last week, but it's a really good offensive line. Like, they are setting Jordan Love up with success. And again, even though they haven't had Christian Watson in the lineup, the receivers have been good. Like, they're young receivers, whether it's the guys we expected to have or the rookies, Jaden Reed, Dontavian Wicks. Like, this is a good group of playmakers. And Jordan Love is a capable quarterback, even if he's making some risky decisions or some bad mistakes over the course of the game. I think Green Bay is a pretty decent team.
They do look like a good team. And our guest next week, God willing, of course, could be JT O'Sullivan. Because who knows where we're going to be next week, Sam? You never know.
Who knows if we're even going to be alive next week.
It could be JT O'Sullivan. It might be. We might have JT on here in the middle of the week next week. I was watching his breakdown of Jordan Love and the Packers, and the resounding theme was, kudos, Matt LaFleur. Good job, Matt LaFleur. You schemed this one open. This is 3rd and 1. It's wide open. This is red zone tap pass for a touchdown. This is red zone wide open in the flat for a touchdown. That's been kind of the disconnect between Jordan Love's 6 touchdowns, no picks, great passer rating, good EPA per play. There's a lot of well-schemed up plays. Kind of reminds me of a big chunk of the Aaron Rodgers, Matt LaFleur era where Rodgers was handed touchdowns in the red zone because I thought they schemed it up extremely well. So you're kind of seeing more of that from Green Bay. The challenge is going to be against the Saints here. Their defense has been really good. Titans in week 1. Now, it was Bryce Young and the Panthers in week 2, and we might look back at that and say, yeah, Bryce Young and the Panthers, they're just not doing anything this year. But the Saints are rushing the passer well. Carl Granderson has been one of the better defensive linemen in the league so far this year through 2 weeks. Cameron Jordan still looks good. That was our big question mark coming into the season, Sam, right? Can Cam Jordan not have drop-off at this point in his career? Carl Granderson, can he step up? Can some of the young guys step up? Brian Bressee's had some good snaps. So the Saints defense is legit. Marshawn Lattimore's playing like the all-pro that he's capable of. Marcus May is out, right? He's going to be suspended for 3 games. I don't know if he challenged that, but Demario Davis flying around making plays. I love the way the Saints defense is playing. And then on the other side, I will continue to buy into the Saints offense because I love their playmakers. Chris Olave, that diving catch he made the other night, that's how you flip the field, man. Chris Olave is a star. Rashid Shaheed, Michael Thomas. I'm just going to list them out every single week because they can all make plays. To me, it's about Derek Carr, his consistency, especially in the red zone. One of these days, though, the Saints offense is going to go off because they have all the pieces.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Derek Carr has not been playing particularly well, but we know he's capable of playing way better than that. Like, if it actually does click with Derek Carr and he starts playing as he's capable of with that group of receivers, he can have a huge performance. And the other thing is, we've been all focusing on the Saints, the actual running backs for the Saints. But like Taysom Hill is a legitimate power back for that team and is averaging 6.6 yards per carry. Like the Taysom Hill thing is a bit of a meme and a joke, but I think as a power back, Taysom Hill is a good NFL running back. Forget tight end, forget quarterback. He's a good running back, even if they deploy him in a slightly weird way with those, direct snaps and technically quarterback alignment on a play. Like, he is a productive rusher for them, which is a big thing because their backfield has been depleted and they're missing players and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's noteworthy, man, because like I think I said a couple weeks ago, Derek Carr in the red zone has not been good. I said it earlier today, too. When you do mix up Taysom Hill, especially when you get into the scoring area, it might take a little bit of pressure off Carr. He's got to make some plays there, though. He's got to make some plays in the red zone because I think the Saints have the firepower. Green Bay's defensive line, fun matchup against the Saints offensive line, who they've struggled a bit. That's part of maybe what them leaving a little bit of meat on the bone offensively in New Orleans. So again, I love the matchup. I think it's two good, solid teams. Always comes down to quarterback play, and I'm not sure what to make of Derek Carr and Jordan Love just yet. They've both been fine. So I think it'll be a good back and forth matchup here. Green Bay by 2 in Lambeau. Where are you going with this one?
Yeah, the Packers defense already has 6 different players with at least 5 pressures through 2 weeks. That is a potentially imposing unit. It's becoming the team. It's becoming the defense we thought it was going to be last year. Effectively, like potentially capable of terrorizing opposing offenses, and it didn't do it a year ago. Maybe this is the year it's going to do it. I like this Green Bay team. I'm buying into what I've seen from them the first couple of weeks. So I think Green Bay is going to cover the 2 at home.
All right, I'll take the Saints, man. I'm really feeling good about the Saints, the way they're playing defense. And there's a breakout week. I'm going to predict their breakout week like I predict Jameis Winston breakout seasons, I believe. I think this is the week the Saints offense breaks out, even though it's a pretty good Packers defense there.